It's absolutely heartbreaking. Remember that many of these bodies have not been able to be identified given the sort of barbarity that it faced, including many of the bodies that were in charred condition. Shivaru now joins me in this telecast to help us understand more about it. Shiv, one of your first reports was from the kibbutz and then from this morgue as well. And, you know, today I want to ask you, what has been your experience like covering specifically what happened on 7th October and the kind of massacre that we all saw on the videos that surfaced?
Well, look, Israel still feels the need to, counter many of the narratives out there. They feel that the world is forgetting about the barbarity of what happened on October the 7th. And that's one of the reasons why they screened a lot of body cam footage. They put out details of, some of the confessions that the Hamas terrorists have made in captivity. And now this. And I decided I wanted to come, to attend this particular briefing by the Israel Defense Forces and the police because this is, after all, about human life. Just take a look at these containers. I mean, this is container after container. Human life reduced to refrigerated containers, neatly packed body bags, simple technology to preserve barely anything left of so many hundreds of these bodies. These are people who weren't part of the crossfire. These aren't combatants, even though we do know that there are many people from the Israeli Defense Forces, whose remains are in there. I think the sad part about everything here is the professionals working on this site say their work has only just started, because even though they've been working around the clock in 3 shifts, they say it's been an uphill task trying to identify bodies. Sometimes they're working with just, tiny scraps of bone, dental records and things like that. But I think this image is going to be one that numbs the world. When body cam footage of the killings was released, the Israeli Defense Forces, in their wisdom, released a very small part of it, obviously, because the images were so upsetting. I can't think of anything more upsetting than just these pictures of these bare containers. These are containers where they've only opened 2 for us. We obviously didn't see the remains because they were all in bags. But I think these containers become a bit of a symbol of what really happened. There's a humanitarian crisis that's looming in Gaza. One can never ignore what's happening in Gaza, the suffering that's happening there. But Israel believes, please don't ignore our suffering as well. Please don't ignore the innocent families that were massacred by the Hamas on October the 7th. That's what this is really about.